Oh, shoot, my bad. Cool, I'm live now. Holy, bro. I got like... What was it called? It's like when your eye, like, cries in your sleep or something, and then, like, there's, like, little, like, crust around your eye. I forgot what it's called. I had a little bit. It was weird. I hate that so much, though. Hey, but we're streaming now. And at the end of this stream, I'm gonna be posting, what's it called? The, Deepwoken SBR video. But I'm gonna save that for after this stream, so like, it works out. Unfortunately, this is what I was working on in secret, and, somebody, the leader of a tune, so rudely interrupted me and, wiped me. He was getting packed out by a freshie, so I feel like it was pretty fair. I had no kid on. He sucked. I got him super low, which was the funny bit, to be honest. Like, how are you on a whole max level Railblade Soulbreaker getting tossed by a power 16 with just M1s? It was so bad. Hey, but prog time for me. Just give me like 2 seconds, cause I gotta do a 10 pull. I gotta do 10 pull in my mobile game. Hold on, Deep dropped a new sneak supposedly, according to my homeboy. Let me check Deep info. Oh, there's an engagement survey for Deepwoken. I'll answer this. These questions on the these questions on the Deepwoken engagement chart suck. I trust the developers to deliver on updates. No, no, I do not. The developers communicate effectively. No, they have to get pressured to communicating with the community. Besides, like maybe 3 times where they've taken initiative themselves. Bugs are fixed in a good time. No. Balance patches are too far apart. I don't really care about balance patches too much. Major updates take too long to come out. See, the thing is, if I click yes, then they're gonna rush their updates and they're gonna be even worse. So I'm fine with them taking time. I am happy with the direction Roblox as a platform is going. No. No, Deepwoken is so cooked. Deepwoken Q&A, this is like a terrible Q&A. It's just, oh yeah, do you like Deepwoken? Do you play Deepwoken? Have you been to the depths before in Deepwoken? Have you fought people in the depths? Yeah, man. These are some basic questions they should be asking. What about the game is interesting? What about the game makes you like drawn to it? Where are the actual important questions? They can't just drop these basic questions and expect people to have good answers when it's just a yes or a no or a 1 through 5 category. Like 1 through 5 categories suck so much. You're telling me I'm supposed to answer the question with 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 with absolutely no nuance? Like, what am I supposed to do with that? Anyhow, I should probably explain what I'm making. I'm making Frozen Anchor Pre-Shrine Rhyme Breaker build. Have you ate mushroom soup before? Yes, I have. I've made those in V1, and I haven't made them ever since. Loki, you kind of miss the mushroom soups, actually. They're, like, obnoxiously, like, easy to get, and they give a lot of food and water. I should actually start using them again, if I can, like, get my hands on them. Okay. Oh. Don't do it. I guess, man. Where the hell did they get 3 of these? The moment I get a mantra, it makes this whole thing so much easier. Should have given me some EXP. Are they just gonna hold on to me, or what are we doing? Let's see what they're saying. See, I could go in just to steal all of their things, but I feel like that'd just be mean. Because I don't really need them. I don't know, I'll get my EXP from either Void Walking or Depths. Both are good options, to be honest. Leaf is one of them, I'm pretty sure. I'll go check it out again. Yep. This will give me decent EXP, and if I get Depths, I get Depths EXP, so I'm not even complaining about that. Never get where people would just, like, S-hold and then not fight me. Like, I'm gonna keep swinging. You might as well just fight me. Always hated mud skippers so much. Either fight back or just let me kill you. Just pick one. Because respectfully, I'm gonna keep swinging on you. So it's either you or me, dude. It's gonna be either you or me, and I don't want it to be me. I would have died if he actually tried to fight back. Oh, cool gems. Worth it. Absolutely worth it. And then... mantras, exhaustion strike. I don't really need HP right now, I need Eru. HP I can worry about later. The thing is, with the killing max levels for EXP, it's iffy. You need to either, like, A, kill the max levels as, like, a freshie with an actual bounty, and you actually need to attempt to kill them, and they need to fight back. Or, B, you're doing too much damage. Because the issue is, if you kill people too fast, you don't get the invest. Well, like, you'll get some, but you can get way more invest if you hit somebody, like, twice as many times, right? Like, that dude, I wailed on him for, like, 50 minutes, or some, like, stupid amount of time, because I had to hit him a ton. So that should have given me more EXP than if I were to do, like, a power 20 bounty. Or, if that makes sense. I don't know how to explain it. But you do get a pretty substantial amount of EXP if you do things correctly. The issue is doing things correctly in the first place. No, you'll get EXP for being better than your opponent, because you still get the full points, and it gives you EXP, but what it doesn't give you is, like, the actual trainings. You need the trainings from fighting the people. You just get, like, EXP. So pretty much, let's say, this mudskipper's a person. Oh, I killed this person, he's power 20. He'll give me the invest and the free points available, but what he won't give me is the actual attribute points, like the, oh yeah, hitting him 50 times for the, weapon invest. That's why you gotta, like, parry a lot, you gotta roll a lot, you gotta M1 a lot. Pretty much anything you want to train, you gotta focus on that in the fight. So if I notice, hey, I need more, like, agility, because I need 60 agility on the build or something, then focus on rolling attacks rather than parrying, and then it'll start adding up the more you fight max levels. But the issue is, most people don't want to just fight max levels for the whole prog. Especially people who aren't as confident in their skills. Fortunately, I'm pretty confident in what I can and can't do in this game, so that should make things a little bit easier for me in specific. And also, you need good mantras if you want to fight people. Like, the thing is, if you have no mantras, you're pretty much Silent Heart, but minus the overpowered damage. So you kind of gotta, like, you need to have things. You need to have the mantras to, like, make up for the fact that you're only really M1ing. That's why, what the bean? That's why whenever I'm fighting people, I, like, abuse the hell out of... Wait, hold on, is that a new font? Why does Deepwoken have a new font? That's weird. Gross. I don't like that. Oh, right, I'm supposed to grab, Permafrost. Oh, so what you could do, like, let's say this guy was Mad Bonnie, you could just backstab him for like 25% off, right? So if there's like a big difference between you and like who you're fighting, just backstab. I never really liked backstabbing people, it just felt cheap. Like, even if I'm like a freshie or something, backstabbing just feels kind of lame. I think that's my Bonnie. It is my Bonnie. Please don't run away from me. Thing is, what I found out with like a lot of like players, they like get parries off and then they just immediately M1, or they or what's it called? They get parried and then they like press F without actually paying attention. If you're fighting somebody who just presses F without paying attention, you kind of just wait a second then M1, especially after a guard break and then it's like free posture breaks. It's really doable if you actually know how to like read the person you're fighting. Not too bad, actually. And then also, NPCs for some reason have auto parry on M1s, so I'm gonna be here for like 15 minutes, aren't I? You know what? At least it's giving me fortitude trains. Not fortitudes. Strength, I think. No, not strength. I don't need strength. It's giving me what's it called? Weapon. I always wondered what would have happened if I like fought like a God Seeker like as a freshie, like two freshie God Seekers fighting. I don't know. I feel like with most of the God Seekers, they don't know how to like rely on actually parrying. It's either that or like they're on some niche Project Rain exploits or something. Speaking of Project Rain, some dude joined my Discord server and he was like, "Hey, you should join the Project Rain server." No. I don't need exploits to play this game. I can do it on my own. I don't know, I feel like if I have to rely on somebody giving me exploits, it's like, that's not really my skill, so I can't really... I just wouldn't feel comfortable making videos saying like, oh yeah, this is like the best, or whatever, when I'm actively just cheating and not playing the game fairly. Like, if I was, like, #1 God Seeker, legit, then I'd be like, yeah, I would recommend this. But if I'm, like, exploiting, and I was #1 God Seeker, I'd be like, can I really recommend this? Because, like, I didn't really do this. It was the Project Rain script that did it. It's getting really repetitive. Can they tone down NPC auto parry? Like... Like, genuinely, I'm just supposed to wail on this guy and he's supposed to parry every single swing. This is so boring. This is why I just prefer doing like PvP. At least with PvP, it's not just mind-numbing. Press F whenever you get swung at. You actually gotta worry about like feints and stuff. But this, I've just been M1ing for like the past 15 minutes just to get one Iron Cestus so I can go PvP. I don't want to do this anymore. Okay, I rolled. Just give me Warden's Blade so I could kill this thing. Finally! Please, just give me one Cestus. There's no Cestus. Love this game. I mean, I should get a Cestus from, yeah, killing this one. But the one thing I don't like about this whole thing is NPCs pretty much only react to feints on, like, a bad day. Like, okay. What do I have discussed? Oh, you have deferred on your weapon. You're not supposed to have deferred and grip. But pretty much, the NPCs genuinely suck. Like, any NPC that can parry, you're gonna have the most obnoxious time fighting them. I think this should be the last one, and then it drops a chest. Yep, chest. Please, Iron Cestus. No Iron Cestus. Lovely. Fortunately, there should be guards in here. Both looking at me, though. Oh, it's 4 guards. Like, there's not even any risk to me dying. It just takes so long. The worst bit is, You know, I never really got why people would say, oh yeah, heavy weapon is the best. Because if I ask you what the worst weapon type in the game is, I don't think you're gonna say light weapon or medium weapon. Oh no, just look at the pen tables, or the chip tables on light weapon, medium weapon, heavy weapon. Medium has the most pen and the most chip out of pretty much any weapon class. Like, between the three, those are the only, like the only chip and pen weapons. Like, Pierce Blade is, like, 35 chip. What is it called? Purple Cloud should have 25% pen. Like, most of the pen and stuff comes from, what's it called? Medium weapons. That's not a bad thing. It's just, they have really solid damage already, so when you give them pretty much innate pen and a decent amount of chip, pretty much giving it everything it needs to be, like, the god weapon. And then also, it has more shaky block than a light weapon. A little bit less than heavy, but since heavy swings so slow, you can't really shaky block unless you're on, like, fast mantras. Kinda iffy, though. I'm thinking for the mantra I go now, I need a Windblade. Because Windblade is like one of the mantras I'm actually using. Finally, it's dead. Please sus this. Please. Please, 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 please. Okay. Okay, dude. Oh yeah, Cures Champ. Cures Champ. The thing about Cures Champ that I, like, absolutely despise is you gotta pretty much... It's like... How do I phrase it? It's like, if you were to jump and, like, do a skydive or something, you'd be terrified, unless you're confident in your abilities. And that's how it kinda is for Cures Champ. You are gonna be terrified when you're going to fight if you are not, like, genuinely ready to fight Cures Guard. I was ready to fight Cures Guard when I first fought him. I didn't bring any, like, extra, like, cheese or anything to fight it. I just straight up killed him. That's because I was confident. If you aren't confident, though, the fight is hell. Because you gotta fight what's essentially a Vow of Iron boss, but in main game with your full kit, which in theory, if you really look at it, it doesn't sound that bad. I mean, you get to use your mantras, you get to use your bell, you get to use Bloodless gems. And Vow of Iron, you had no Bloodless, so if you got low to Shogun, and then you locked in, you were cooked. There's no Bloodless, no heals. But in main game, you could just spam Bloodless, spam Corrupted Counterbell, which I feel like Corrupted Counterbell shouldn't work on bosses, like with the regen, because it makes bosses like Cures Champ easy. And then the Hyperbolic Metabolism, I think it's what it's called, which is the 100-100 or 90-90 actually. It's the 90-90 for weapon and blood. That needs to get removed for bosses too. Like for Dilu, I feel like it's fine. But when you gotta fight a whole Cures Champ and you could just entirely rely on that as like a crutch, it just makes the Cures Champ less like fun. Cause now there's no risk of wiping what I like at all. It's just, oh yeah, swing on Cures Champ. If I get low, let him hit me 4 times after I pop Counterbell and I win. There's no real risk in that. But if you were to tell me, oh yeah, you gotta fight Cures Guard Champ with no cheese strats, what's it called, and no bell, I'd be like, okay, now we're talking. Now it's getting kind of dicey. But with like Elder Prim, you don't get the healing from Counterbell, so you need to actually learn how to fight it. But the thing is, you could just TP away from it or go around the wall, because the AI for it sucks. But like, I feel like the game has so much potential for PvE. And the thing is, the Deepwoken PvE is probably my favorite PvE out of any game that I've ever played, like recently. But the only issue I have with Deepwoken PvE is there's so many cheese options for like all the quote-unquote difficult stuff that anything, like, you kill a Cure Scar champ, you have Rhyme Breakers, it's not impressive. Like, oh, you have Rhyme Breakers? Can't believe you killed the boss. It's, oh, you have Rhyme Breakers? You had somebody do it on your account or something. Like, something like killing Cure Scar should be impressive, but it just isn't, because too many people have found workarounds for an actually difficult boss. I do like Cure Scar though, it's probably my favorite boss. Like, besides maybe Parliament? I actually don't know what I like, Parliament or Kiersguard. I think the only issue I have with, like, Kiersguard is I need to do, like, everything for Kiersguard. I need to go from floor 1 to floor 2, and it's just a pain in the butt. I hate doing it. But if we're talking... Oh wait, that's enough to get me Flamekeeper. But if we're talking, like, just the boss itself, I like it more than Parliament. But Parliament's not bad by any means. Parliament's super fun. I don't know. I do like the bosses. They're difficult, and that's what makes them fun for me. How long did it take me to learn Kiersguard? Oh yeah, I'm not having an stream enough. But it took me... How long did it take me to learn Kiersguard, actually? Ooh, that's a good question. It took me a little bit to learn Kiersguard. I know that for sure. It was, like 2, maybe 3 runs, I think. The thing is, like, Kiersguard isn't difficult if you, like, aren't scared of it. Like, if you're scared of it, your nerves are gonna be really high, and then you're gonna mess up. But if, like, you're just like, oh, it's just Kiersguard, it's, like, light. I had no problems with Kiersguard once I was just like, it's just a normal boss. I don't know. The wiping bit, though, that's what scares people. They're like, oh yeah, I can wipe to Kiersguard, and then they just don't want to do it. Titus being best boss is debatable. Like, Titus fight, I love it a lot. The only thing I don't like is the rubble and the lasers. The lasers just piss me off, and the rubble is just obnoxious. Like, the thing about the lasers... I've died more times to the Kiersguard or not Kiersguard lasers, the Titus lasers than I have to actually Titus. It's so bad. Like, you would think, oh yeah, the dungeon would be piss easy for somebody who grinded out the dungeon for like a long time. It is. What's difficult is actually getting to the fight. Dude. I guess, man. Alright, Bird, you're my next Void Walk. Please tell me you're not one of the top 250s. Bird. No go. This is Monkey's Ball. Yeah, Bird, we gotta scrap. Okay. Never fought somebody on the bow before. Please stop hassling me. The only issue I have with the bow... Oh, shoot. The only issue I have with the bow is they could, like, delay their M1s. That's, like, something I was not expecting. I don't think they gave me enough EXP to get it. Yeah, it didn't. Now, I could either A, ferryman, which is boring, or B, go and murder more people, which is interesting. I do want to murder more people. That sounds actually pretty fun. I don't know. Freshie PvP is like my favorite out of like the thing with my main build is I've used it so much. It doesn't feel unique to play for me anymore because I've been playing it for like the past 6 months. But if I hop on like a freshie, whenever I prog a freshie, I always get on light weapon. So it just makes the fight so much like more interesting because it's something new. And I do appreciate the fact that I could just hop on like a brand new weapon type and the game just feels more interesting. You. Then again, what won't be interesting is if this dude decides to get on boat. Yeah, okay, drive the boat off. Cool. Please don't go straight for your ship. One thing I have mentioned to the devs, or tried to, they don't really listen to me, but I told them, hey, maybe buff up the generalized heavy weapon and then nerf like the spec heavies. They didn't respond to actual valid balancing criticism. They were just like, let's just gut standardized heavy weapons and then like super buff the other ones. This sucks so bad. Every single time I spit somebody to like heal, it's whenever they're knocked, so it just looks like I'm being toxic. I'm sorry. I do like freshie PvP a lot, because the thing is, people can't call me no skill because I'm on a freshie. Like, you can't say, oh yeah, you don't have skill, when I just like green the beans out of you on a freshie. Oh no. Thing is, this guy's making me kill him for no reason. Like, I only killed you because I have bounty on you. Another thing right there, that should have been like a parry. Throwing me off so much. I land the parry, and then it doesn't make the right sound. Okay, I'm just gonna leave. B Crusher versus 366 HP. I don't think I was gonna win that. Nope, at least I know when to cut my losses. No, like one thing, I've had the, I don't know. The devs, I was like, hey, maybe you should consider buffing up some of the normal flame charm stuff. And then like nerfing like the super overpowered thing. Like Fire Palm being 0.45, which is 0.05 faster than Exo Strike. Maybe nerf that. Or, you know, maybe nerf Rising Flame's like talent, because nobody uses just Rising Flame. They always run Meteor Slam. Most of the time they don't even run like, they run Meteor Slam and it's like insanely strong. Maybe we remove their Meteor Slam, just a thought. Or maybe instead of removing their Meteor Slam, we nerf it and make it actually like do something. Because like, what if Meteor Slam was like, oh, if you hit somebody with Meteor Slam, then, what's it called? It ends the combo and doesn't keep them in front of you? I don't know. Because with Zako TB, he always does Meteor Slam. And his builds, like, just one-shot people in the depths. Like, oh yeah, hit, Rising Wind, which does, I kid you not, 72 damage at base level 5. these are damage numbers pulled from Deepwoken Co, and these are also damage numbers pulled from the game. I'm gonna be using probably Rising Wind on this build, but Rising Wind is insanely good. Nobody thinks, oh yeah, maybe we should nerf Rising Flame. And I remember I was getting a bunch of flack on the Gale is the best element video. But if you say, oh yeah, what's the best element? I mean, there's only a couple elements that you could say is the best element. And Gale is one of the elements. So there's that. Gale is definitely one of the most solid elements in the whole game. If Fire Pump, I mean, Ash Slam, it's not really too bad in my opinion. It's pretty dodgeable, and I haven't had any problems with it. I haven't even seen anybody on Ash Slam in a long time. But with moves like what's it called? Oh wait, that gives 30 ether. Hell yeah. With moves like Fire Palm and Rising Flame, and kind of annoying. The thing is, what people don't seem to realize, every element does a stupid amount of damage whenever you make a mage build on it. Like somebody was telling me, oh yeah, your damage numbers suck because your Champion's World Throw does 80 damage. That's just base damage of Champion's World Throw. It should be 80. Let me check Deepwoken Co real quick. Deepwoken Co. Builder. Let's see. Champion's World Throw does 77.8 at level 5 with no mods. So it can do an extra 150%. Or no, just like an extra 50% more. So what's that, 120 damage max on the C throw? Yeah, 120 is a lot. But that's because it has the mods on. The thing is, damage mods applying to your mantras kind of suck. Because mantras that would be fair, like Crystal Impale would be fair. It does like maybe 40 damage typically. But because you can damage mod stack on it, you can do like 40 damage per tick. And then people think, oh yeah, what's it called? Crystal Impale is overpowered. It's not overpowered per se, it's whenever you start stacking damage numbers on it, it becomes overpowered. And that's like the biggest like difference that people don't seem to realize. Like when you min-max, you can make pretty much anything strong. Oh yeah, the worst bit, you get Whistling Perforat for the resist to Gale. It does pretty much nothing. Like I remember I was like dealing with somebody fighting Gale, and they're trying to tell me, oh yeah, Frost Draw is better than Gale. Compare damage numbers, compare sustain. Gale has less sustain than Frost. But if you want to compare damage numbers, Gale is up by a large margin. And the thing that's kind of funny is anytime I mention, oh yeah, XYZ is strong, and it's like common knowledge that whatever I'm talking about is strong, people will come out the woodworks just to disagree with me and say, oh yeah, you're wrong. What do you mean I'm wrong? Like I remember, the difference between my videos and Six Luke's videos, like Six Luke's would talk about theoretical DPS and like how heavy weapon kind of falls off compared to light and medium weapon in like the comp scene. None of the people said that Six Luke's was wrong, but whenever I said something, they're like, this just isn't true. Heavy weapons do a lot of damage. And then when I ask them, where does it do a lot of damage, they say like the most min-max stat, like, efficient build possible. And then they're using like known heavy weapons that are like stupidly overpowered that shouldn't exist. Like, if I eat a Bolt Crusher crit, it does a bar. Yes, I've been telling the devs to nerf, you know, the spec heavy weapons. They don't do that. And then we look at something more quote-unquote fair. Like, well, let's see, not the Avenger's base. We look at, let's see, like a Kyr's Cleave. Kyr's Cleave is strong, but Coral Cestus can still do pretty much the same damage. I don't know. And then, don't even get me started on gun. Like, I don't, like the main gun figure is Marviflex. He's a cool dude. But I gotta talk about his, like, weapon type. Guns do, like... I remember on stream he was talking about his guns doing 80 damage with, like, max mods. Like, sure, without max mods, if it was doing 80, then theoretically the damage would be, like, 45 per shot. But 45 per shot is insane. You should not be able to do 45 per shot on a light weapon that swings like 3 times faster than a heavy weapon. And then people seem to forget that, yeah, you gotta land 2 M1s to do the damage of a heavy weapon, but you have shaky. So because of shaky, you will get those 2 hits in. And then I don't even know why the devs thought it'd be a good idea to add things that increase shaky block. Like, oh yeah, let me just add, what was it called? Irridine bullets, and then the Legion Cestus talent. They did not need that. This is why I don't do fairy. Like, the fight just takes ages compared to, like, just PvPing somebody for maybe, like, what's the longest time I fought somebody? I fought somebody on stream for, like, 15 minutes, because I was, like, a level, and they were, like, Silent Heart Petras. But, like, it's not that bad, because I actually get decent EXP still. I just don't like fighting the bosses. This just doesn't feel enjoyable at all. Love how in the Deepwoken thing, like the Deepwoken Q&A asks, oh yeah, how do you feel about the state of the game? How do you feel about bugs getting patched? Do you think they get patched in a timely manner? No. This bug has been in the game for months. Every single time you guard break a boss, it either glitches out their anims or makes them not work properly. Like, also this other thing, it's like a little pet peeve of mine that I have for Deep, but with like the new roll only attacks and stuff, they don't like match up, like, and the thing is, I just gotta deal with Ferryman speed blitzing me and teleporting around the place because they broke it. If they get guard broken, they stop attacking. Now I just gotta deal with this dude running around the map. Really funny. The way to counter it is just stand still for a second, hit him with some range, eventually he'll teleport, right? And then he'll fix it. So if I go in now, he'll, like, yeah. Cool. But, like, why is it on Kier's guard, the jump only is white, but in Duke, it's purple? How am I, what am I supposed to memorize the thing for each character? Like, it's so obnoxious that they can't just, like, make it one stagnant color. And then guard breaks, so now he's gonna keep teleporting. Cool. Despise doing dungeons so much. But I need to do, yeah, I'm forced to do another one so I can uncap. Yeah, in Valivire, the crouch is blue. Like, I can guarantee you, if they put, like, people who actually care about the game on the team. Okay. Okay. If they put people who actually cared about the game on the team, then there'd be a lot more, like, you'd see a lot better things for this game. Now I gotta figure out mantras. I could do daggers. That's what I'll do. Oh no. I just feel like I can't stress it enough. Like, if the developers actually put somebody who cares about the game on the team, people will see. Like, oh yeah, somebody actually cares about the game, would, like, sneak things to the audience. They'll tell them, oh yeah, things are happening. Or they'll be, like, actually blunt. Like, I'd rather have somebody tell me, oh yeah, the update's gonna get delayed by, like, 2 months, than them be like, oh yeah, so the update's going according to plan, everything's, like, in the works, And then release date comes, and they're just like, yeah, so we actually needed like another week, and then they just keep stalling. Like I don't know. If I was put on the team, I would like actually try to get my like co-conspirators on the dev team to you know, sneak things to the audience so people are interested in what's in store. Like, how can you be interested in the Ceramid rework if they don't tell you anything about it and it takes 8 months? You just wouldn't be intrigued. Like, oh yeah, Ceramid update. They're supposed to be out months ago. I mean, it was supposed to be out months ago. But if they were just, like, honest and they're like, oh yeah, we probably won't do any work on it for, like, a month or two. And then we'll start working on it way later. We'll keep you updated, though. That'd be great. We actually know what's going on. But, no. We don't want to do that. Because why would we actually try to get our community to stay? I don't know. And then, dude, like, I was progging this build, like, yesterday. I got depth skanked by the attuned leader. Never got why people depth skank freshies. Like, there's, like, only one scenario where I'd kill a freshie in the depths, and that's if they're actively just snaking all the loot after running away from mobs. I don't know, I've been over this before. A freshie running away from something is signifying I can't take this fight, so you should take it for me. So if I'm generous enough to take the fight from you, you should not be a gremlin and just steal all the loot. Oh no. And then they're always like, oh, you killed me for no reason, what did I do? You took the loot. Like, sure, it does, the loot, nothing really good in the loot pool. But it's the principle, you can't be taking loot if you didn't earn it. I don't know. I guess that's the same reason why, like, I hate Parasol so much. Because, like, I go in, there's like 50 people either hiding in test set or going on freshies. Like, if you're going to Parasol on a freshie, you're not going to be fighting the boss. All you're doing is going to be taking loot. And the worst bit is, they call me weird for killing them, as if they didn't just hide in a corner and do no work to help us fight the boss. I don't know, it's like a homeless man trying to rob a bank, or trying to like steal some money out your wallet, and then when you catch them stealing from your wallet, they're like, dude, why didn't you let me rob you? What the heck? Okay. There we go. Well, yeah, no, the thing is, I don't blame them for miscalculating release dates. I would be fine if they just said, oh yeah, we were wrong about release date, it's pushed back like another, like, month or two. But what I have a problem with is the dev saying, oh yeah, we have good work on Valve Iron, it's coming along, fine. And then they push it back 3 months because they actively just let it be a base plate for months. Like, yeah, it's not done yet, maybe because you had it be a base plate for months. Like with my Deepwoken Steel Ball run, which I'll release the video after this stream, because I'm pretty sure it's finished now. I can check. Yeah, it's complete, and wait, hold up. Nothing I put in it is copyrighted. So wait, that's lit. All right, but as I was saying, like, the problem is when they let it be a base plate for months, and then they act like we were working on it the whole time. We were not working on anything. We were just like chilling. Like with Deepwoken Steel Ball Run, I set a release date of, oh yeah, everybody get ready on this day. We're gonna do it then. I pushed it back one day. I announced, hey, I apologize for pushing it back one day. People came. People were happy. People really liked the Steel Ball Run event when they participated in it. Why? Because I actually, like, did it on time. And when I didn't, I said, hey, we might need to push it back. I tried to, like, account for everything. I also made up for it by, like, doing some sneaks on what I was working on the other projects. The thing is, The deep devs did none of that. They just... Yeah, we're pushing back Conquest. Oh, actually, we said we were pushing it back, like, 6 months. Now that it's been 6 months. Yeah, we're scrapping Conquest. It just wasn't working right. Keep in mind, all of the Conquest, like, data that they have, like, all the stuff from Conquest, is still in the code. They just don't have it out. That's the worst bit. They said, oh yeah, we could put the 5v5 Glads mode on some of the scrapped Conquest maps. They have the maps ready. They just are choosing not to use it for anything. Wake up, dude. We gotta fight. Genuinely, what was the point of me, like, waking you up if you just aren't going to fight me? And you're just gonna run. Like, I could've just snuck you and killed you. I hate people like this. And then you're gonna call a butt buddy to assist you. Lovely. Like, dude, you're at least power 15. You're wearing profits. Thing is, this is the top 1,000. If I don't see something interesting from you, you should not have your top 1,000. Top 1,000 for what? Like, genuinely. I'm gonna 2v1 me, still not win, still half, and you're running. There's no point in getting top 1,000 if you just don't have the actual skill to make up for the fact that, like, or to show that you're top 1,000. Dude probably got top 1,000 on, like, a cheese build. And the moment he's not on top 1,000, his top 1,000 build, he can't do anything. Why? Because he's not actually top 1,000. Who would have thought? Nice. Oh no, that's something that always annoys me. Like, what is the point in getting the top 1,000? If you just aren't going... Like, if you're gonna duck a fade whenever you're supposed to be the fade giver, what is the point? I don't know. I don't really have an issue with that dude in particular, but like, come on, dude. You quite literally are a top 1,000 in the server. You should fight me. You should be able to do something. I don't know, I've fought people who aren't top 1,000 who could still put up a fight. I don't know. It just annoys me when I gotta fight somebody who doesn't fight me. They just, like, run away, and I gotta deal with that. Anyhow, I have most of my, like, good kit on. Should be pretty decent when it comes to everything now. Pot Julie. Okay, see, I was worried about fighting the top 1,000, but now I'm really not. Now I feel like I could just go kill anybody. Pot Julie, come on, wake up. Second time. Can never just alert people that I'm here to void walk without them trying to run away. No, I feel like that dude was a lower power level than I was. Oh yeah, I gotta do the super fun activity of going to the depths on stream. Now that doesn't actually sound like a good idea at all. A Right of Authority is decent. I would use it, like, if you want to be unique. Oh yeah, depths gankers genuinely ruined, like, the game so much. Because, like, if you're void walking for EXP, I could understand that. But killing somebody in the depths to remove all their progress on the game for no apparent reason other than I was bored and it's the only thing that gets my heart pumping is a terrible reason. You could do other things to get your heart pumping, like go outside, you know, run. I don't know, your first thing shouldn't be, oh yeah, I'm gonna ruin people's days in the depths because I want to feel something. Like, do you know how corny that sounds? Like, oh yeah, I depths gank so I could feel something. Ooh, so scary. I don't know. And then, actually, I will be slapping on a Coral Cestus just because people would be more scared of Coral Cestus than no Coral Cestus. Yeah, that looks good. The thing is, it really depends with what you should be worried about in the depths. If you're well known, people will go after you. Oh, great. But if you're well known, people will go after you. If you're not well known, people won't go after you. So it's pretty safe business as long as you're not like super known. Oh no, that's what I've found out. I've never worried about depths mobs even once. Like, I've been jumped before by like multiple corrupted mobs at the same time at power 1, and it's still not that big of a deal. But what is a big deal is the power like 50 or the 2 power 20s on me for no reason besides, oh yeah, I just like depths ganking. Like what? Alright. No fall damage cancels. Yeah, no fall damage cancels. Really love the fact that I gotta deal with 2 people now. All before I shrine, by the way. You have ceaseless. Ceaseless? Yeah, you have ceaseless. That is not good for me. Lovely. Thing is, I could have fought him and won if it wasn't for the other dude throwing me off the side. And also, I'm worried about the other dude sneaking me, so there's that too. However, I don't think he's gonna follow me because he knows he won't beat me. So there's that. Yay, cool. I was trying to buy like a pendant to get my HP up though. I don't think he realizes he's not catching me. Alright, I robbed these off some poor dude. Okay, he might catch me. Nice. Okay. Worst bit is, this is one of Marvy's builds, so this is one of his fans. Nice. And then roll right about now. Yeah, okay. Yeah, cool. Let me get this straight. Of course it's King Garps. I look at the quote, dude. It's King Garps. Of course it is. I've fought this dude before. He has not beaten me on a normal build. Who would have guessed? Alright, well, I mean, this isn't terrible. If I get depsed, then I actually get to where I need to be. I need to find that gun dude, though. Which one? Oh, it's Sir Stupid. Daniel Cerro. If I'm up here, he's probably down there. Not super worried about him. He wasn't very mechanically good. Are you Daniel Cerro? No, you're not Daniel Cerro. You're Daniel Cerro. He's going I? If he's going I can go I as well and catch him. Okay. Well, apparently we're jumping, so this is great. Lovely. Okay, oh, they could probably handle the guy. Actually, I think I'm by a whirlpool. I don't know. The crazy thing is, this guy King Garps was talking like a ton of stuff last time I fought him. Or it wasn't really a fight, I was kind of just walking around seeing what he was doing. Cause it was really funny when I was messing with him. He was like, "Oh yeah, I hate you, you suck," and he was like all mad. And I was just watching him like crash out. The worst bit is he beat me, and he got mad that he beat me. But if I beat him, he gets mad as well. It's like a whole thing. I don't get it with the top players. I love Deepwoken. It's so buggy. Apparently, they killed Daniel, though. That's the important bit. Oh, no. There should be a way to counter ship fire, because if you're in the water and somebody's just shooting a ship at you, you're gonna die no matter what. Unless you know how to roll ships, like the cannons. I know how to roll the cannons. The only issue is if you ping spike even one time and you eat a cannon, that's kind of not good. And then also I gotta go to a whirlpool. There should be one right about here. They need to show the whirlpools on the map. Like it would take like maybe 3-4 minutes to code, but it'd be really nice. Oh no, there's way too many ways to cheese people in Deepwoken. Then again, the term cheese is kind of like, it's kind of iffy, because like cheese could mean anything. Cheese could be like, oh yeah, I shoot somebody on a ship over and over again, or it could be it could be anything. That's the issue. There's way too many things it could be. And the thing is, I could go back and tear up King Garps again, because I know he can't do anything if he's not on a max level. But I feel that'd just be petty. I already killed him once when he was 2v1ing me, so I don't think I need to go back. Well, I mean, the thing is, the cannons are really good for cheesing people, because even if, like, you can't kill somebody with the cannons, they could just climb onto, or what's it called? You could just keep shooting them. They go on land, and they're low, you could follow them, they're already too low to fight back. Or, they get on land, and then they, like, come right at your ship, they move too slow. I feel like there should be some sort of downside to shooting a cannon. Or not a downside, but there should be some way to, like, counter somebody, like, on a ship. Like, I don't know. Because parrying a cannon and then sending it back at somebody wouldn't make sense logically. But then again, you shouldn't be able to cannon cheese people. Oh, right, I probably should have hid my region. It's whatever. I don't think I'm gonna get depth skanked. Worst case scenario, I gotta fight maybe 1 or 2 people. I could probably handle myself. I mean, 1 or 2 people shouldn't be too difficult to fight as long as they're not Vanta Black. Because if I can't physically see them, I will have problems. But besides that, I think it should be fine. Oh no, I'm not super picky with who I fight and where I fight. I just don't like fighting in water too much. I'm getting pinged like multiple times. Oh, frozen anchor, that's what I was looking for. See, now I could go straight down to floor 2 and get my rhyme breakers, because power 15 for rhyme breakers wouldn't be... It's not terrible, I still have power-ups if I want to use that on Etheron. But it's just like... It's not a terrible level to fight things. Power 15, I could definitely kill a Curious Guard. I don't know if it'd be worth it though, because then I also got to do a floor 1 and a floor 2. Why did that dude leave? Oh, right. Right, the depth's scary place. People always depths gang for no reason. Frozen Anchor, cool. Shrine of Order, this should be set to like 28. Yes, 28, perfect. And then... I can get you up to 50, I think. Actually, no, get you up to 30 first, so I can get some Gale Breath Mantras. I don't remember what I was gonna get first. I know Windblade was one of the options. Astral was up there. Windgun was definitely one of the options, I think. I think it was Windgun. If it was Windgun, that'd probably be a good idea. Don't know what I'd do, though, for mantras. I didn't think this far. Where's Windgun? Do I not have my... Am I blind? Where is my wind gun note? These are 1 stars. It didn't fully update. Whatever. I'll take Twister at least. Oh wait, I also get glacial mobility. That's what I was after. Twister, definitely probably one of the best options I could have gotten. And then agility, I could bring this down because I don't really need the agility. I'm technically freehanding these stats, but it's fine. Gonna lock you. Now I need just Gale and the thing. Thing is, people are telling me that Gale doesn't do a lot of damage. I feel like that's just a straight up lie. It does a ton of damage. And then status strike. You can go bye-bye. I don't need you. Condensation drip. That's good. I'll take it. And then glass pass. Glass pass? Glass path. I can roll that off. And then cool. Actually, give me that. One can only imagine a deep bomb player not getting depth skanked. I don't get how these deep bomb players do it. They prog for like an hour just to wipe to either getting jumped by 50 mobs or 50 players. I don't know, I just feel kind of bad for the people. You are kind of butt. I don't need you. I don't know if I want to do Parliament yet. Because Parliament would be an easy, like, quick 15. I just don't know if I want to, like, go out and do it right now, though. And then also, my mantras are all over the place. Yeah, Parliament, the incense is the problem with Parliament. That's why I don't like doing it, like, this early. If I was doing it, like, now, I'd probably have a lot of insane issues. I need to get you to, I think, 60? I'll keep it at 44 right now, just to see. How many mantra slots do I have? 5 out of 5? Might drop daggers. The issue is I need Rising Wind and Champions World Throw. I grabbed Adrenaline Surge on accident. You know what, I'll take it. Might as well. Can you not? Are you gonna... Are you gonna MB me, or are you gonna... Nice. Look what you did. I wanted Champions World Throw, did I not? Right, I didn't, because I was focused on that. Gale Trap is okay. I mean, it's really good. I just don't want to use it. I think I'm just gonna... He didn't say MD, I'm just gonna kill him. If only you'd said MB. Nice. Not my fault, in my opinion. He didn't say MBL, so I had to take matters in my own hand. Oh, 2 Ancient Rotlands bounty. I'll check it out. Okay, or not. Why'd I get pinged twice? How do I play Ice Heavy and Chime? I mean, okay, so Ice Heavy, you could play it in Chime. I don't recommend playing Ice Heavy in Chime is the thing. Because the only issue with, like, Ice Heavy is you're on heavy weapon. If that wasn't, like, a heavy weapon thing, you'd probably have a lot easier of a time in Chimes. But because it's heavy weapon, Chimes isn't exactly great. Unless you're planning on playing, like, Hailbreaker or a spec heavy weapon. If you play a spec heavy weapon, it'll be fine, it'll work out. If not, yeah, I would just give up. That's kind of how the cookie crumbles. It's either play overpowered heavy weapon or don't play heavy at all. Like, I was trying to play heavy weapon on, Avenger. Can't do that. But I tried to play, like, my ice build, but I switched to, like, a bare no Cestus. That works. Why does that work, but not the heavy weapons? It's because heavy weapons work. And the thing is, I still had scaling on the heavy weapon when I switched, so it's doing still 40 damage. It's just, that's all it does. It just does big damage. feel a little bit bad for him because he's getting depth sent now. But he kind of started it. Your Ash, I do need your Bonnie. I think I messed up my stats. I'll check the Deepwoken builder real quick for my stats to see if I did anything bad. Hey! Oh, that's my bounty! Stop! Am I genuinely fighting a highlighter? Okay, good. Like, lose a bar to just Rising Wind in a champ throw, or actually more than a bar. Here's the main issue I have with Gale. It could do stuff like that, and it's a 50-50, because either you get hit with an unreactable M1 after the Rising, or you get hit with the C-throw. So it's either you brick the parry and then you vent, or I genuinely, it sucks so bad. And the thing is, that dude wasn't even that good. I definitely could have beat him if I had Master Armor. Kinda sucks that you could do that on Gale, though. Fortunately, I am partially Gale, so I can kind of do that. I'm just missing, C-throw and stuff. I'm trying to get C-throw. And then, I think I'm gonna drop Twister just because I don't like Twister. I know it's like the Gale mantra for most people. But I'm thinking I drop Twister for C-Throw. Just because I like C-Throw on X a little bit better than I like Twister on X. And then I have Rising on Z. Oh. Thank you for the call out. If I didn't get that call out, I would have gotten depth skank. That wouldn't have been fun. Thank you for that. Twister's really good. The current top players are not on Twister though, which is the interesting thing. Like, #1 Godseeker Icy. The thing is, I don't know if Icy's legit or not. Because in a world full of like 50 people being like the top 50 and all of them are exploiting, it's kind of hard to believe that the #1 player is able to fight people who are exploiting. Oh no, that's just me though. If he actually is that good, that's kind of crazy. But it just doesn't seem very plausible to me that a dude is so good that he's beating exploiters on his own. Doesn't really make sense to me. Alright, now I need Astral, because Astral is, really good. Astral's what I want now. Or actually, Rising and Astral. Those are the two I want. Alright, somebody popped their thing on the door. Yeah. Rising and Astral. Think Astral, and then... where's Rising? Oh no, what's crazy is people are telling me that Rising doesn't actually do 72 damage when it literally says it does 72. And it's been shown to do 72. So you can't tell me it doesn't do 72 when it's like literally been stated to do 72 damage. I don't know. Exhaustion Strike. Or not. No, I need a... Goodbye Adrenaline Surge. Yeah. And then... Astro would probably be better for PvE. I think I'll keep what I have right now. And then I'll drop daggers temporarily. And then I'll do this, and then Astral. The thing is, people are saying, oh yeah, Astral doesn't heal that much. We're talking about the same answer, right? I'm down 3%. 2% at level 1. That's pretty substantial at level 1. Because I do Ice Lance at level 1, that also heals 2%. However, I can put you on X. I do like that on X, actually. That feels good. I don't know, because last time I had a flame build, I had my flame blade on X. And then Z was a quick poke, so I had grab on it. Grab is good feint, and then also Astral's good feint, so that works pretty well, actually. Oh, right, I was supposed to, Icy is the, top California player in the whole game. Well, currently. And he's also the top player in the game, just like in general. Where's my guild stat? Okay, let's see. One here, 40, until Shrine. To 25, 50, to go 80 here, 44. Okay, so I messed up the stats to this build. That actually makes me kind of annoyed. No guard break on my champ throw. I might just have to wipe and make a new version. Yeah, I'll keep this one prog, but then I'll make a new one. Okay, well, I don't want to prog anymore, because that actually pisses me off. just finished progging this absolute hell of a build. Frozen Acre Tree Shrine. The second time, because the first time it got depth skanked and wiped. Now I gotta do it all over again. And I can't get into here. Do I have a wayward? I don't. Do these people not know how to... These people are stupid. I'm supposed to running attack in. Just go. Am I enemies with the divers now? Yeah, I'm enemies with the divers. Love that. Love this game. Yeah, I'm just gonna upload SBR and stop streaming today. How many hours did I spend on this? Hour 25. Hour 25 isn't terrible considering I was like messing around most of the prog. Especially with getting that first Iron Cestus. Could have done way better. Depth skank till I wipe. I would, but I'm trying to keep the rain enchant stone and all this stuff like not like sent into fragments. Plus I have my Freshy God kit right here, or 2 parts of it. Yeah, like realistically there should be like, oh yeah, this is #1 player West in Deepwoken, but then don't add top 1000s anymore, because by having top 1000s, if you count every region, everybody's gonna be ranked. But if it's like, oh yeah, these are the top 250s of West, these are the top 250s of East, these are the top 250s of NA and Central, you'd only really have like maybe 5 big generalized brackets of top 250s. It'd be like West, East, Central, EU, and Asia. Technically that'd be 1,250 people, but it would be a lot better and it would make more sense. Top 1,000 in theory sounds impressive, but when it comes to like actually playing the game, you just gotta not be a burger or you cheese people. I mean Oceania, yeah, but I don't really see too many Oceania players. I don't know, worst case scenario, we would have 1.5 thousand people with the top 250 rank. 1.5 thousand out of the... Yeah, 1.5 thousand people out of the 7,000 people currently playing Deepwoken would honestly be fair, considering that probably the Oceania people are asleep or something like that. So it'd be like, in actuality, Deepwoken probably has like 30,000 people who play the game. So 1.5 thousand out of 30,000, and then everybody in their own region would get different like top ones and stuff. That'd be fair. It would make sense too. There should be no reason why Icy can just go get queued in like an East server, and if he doesn't leave, he has to fight in like bad ping. And if he dodges, it's like, oh, #1 Godseeker dodging me. Yeah, there's Asia too. I think I said, let's see, it was EU, Asia, West, Central, and then East, and then also Oceania now? Is there any other regions? Oh, there's 2 Asias, I see, okay. Singapore and, oh. I mean, still, at most, I think I'd maybe reach 2,000, India too, because we have people playing in India. I mean, I feel like if you play Deepwoken in India, you would just be like India's top 250s, because I don't think there's many people in India playing Deep. your friends playing Deep from China. That's great. Loki, I don't want to prog anymore. I don't even want to be on Deep anymore. I think this is where I end stream and then post Deepwoken SBR in like an hour. Goodbye. Maybe they have